Sail Wars presents the Champions Regatta 2022. Thank you to our pilot Eddie. Hosted by the Charleston Model Yacht Club. Thank you. Today's video is sponsored by the Northern Maryland Model Yacht Club. Search them on the internet. And of course, we love the AMYA. Now let's go racing. Good day, Sail Wars fans. I'm Sandy Pondwater. Today, 19 sailors will be battling it out in the Champions Regatta. Only the best sailors in the country are invited to compete here. So sorry, Bart, maybe next year. The winds are challenging at a steady 20 knots and gusting well above 30. This may be a race day of survival. Here's the starting line. There is the start. And look at that, number 152, Robert Greer has went across early. That will certainly delay him as he has to go down and around the buoy before going across the start line. As we see, the rest of the fleet is heading upwind, and that is a strong wind. Look at how far those boats are bowing over. And in the back, we see Robert catching up. He certainly has a pretty boat painted like an orca. I know someone who has a mahi that might be looking at that boat pretty close. And look at the boat tack already in the back. The winds are brutal today. Watch how the winds are throwing these boats around. And there's our leaders. Now they're going up the course and they will be going around 2 marks before heading back down to go around 2 gates. They will be racing 2 laps today. Currently, number 405 is in first. Dave Ramos is in second, and John Liscombe is in third. As we can see, that white mark as number 405 struggles to go around it. But look out! John and Dave Ramos collide. Look at that, a brutal hit. And look at, now Peter Feldman then crashes into them also. And Dave Ramos's mainsail is badly torn. Take a look at that, Sail Wars fans. Badly torn. And that's not cheap either. Let's see if that hurts him the rest of the race. It certainly will, but the wind conditions today are just brutal, as we saw our competitors. And right there, going off screen, I believe 2 boats were colliding. As we catch back up to the leader, number 405, as he goes downwind. Now, it's hard to get a good judge of how fast that boat's really going, but he is really moving in the wind. Look at that. It's throwing his boat left and right, tossing and turning him. And look at that. He veers off course. Goodness. And that's going to allow the Orca boat of Robert to come flying by. Yes, number 152, Robert Greer is now in first place. Now remember, Robert had a problem on the start and had to go back. He must have an extremely fast boat. Certainly a pretty boat. As this end is marked, or gates, and remember, gates, you pick which one of them you want to go inside and then out around. And we see Robert takes the gate farthest from the shore as he heads back up through that brutal wind. And number 405 out across the way, he is currently in second place. And it appears he's going to go to the gate that is closer to the shore. No, he shoots back across and comes to the outside gate as we see that blue boat come in out of control. And now the blue boat, I'm not sure who that is exactly, is going to have to fight his way back to the middle across traffic. Oh, it's going to be so tough in these conditions. And another boat way on the far side, that black boat, I can't get a visual on his number. He appears now to probably be in second place as he went around that near gate before traveling back upwind. But we'll see as they get back up closer. I believe our leader now has completed one lap of the two. And we get a good visual there of number 405 and just how brutal these winds are. And the waves, the boats are all getting thrown around. You can see the front end on the boat submarining at times. That means they're going under the water. I certainly hope everyone really taped down their hatches today. Look at the boats pivoting and tacking up through that rough area as we see the Orca boat coming right at us. Now the mark they have to go around is closer to us where our camera is flying. So you do want to be outside. So even though it looks like 405 may be winning right now, it's really the Orca boat that is in first place, because he's closer to the mark. But number 152, yes, Robert will still have to get around that mark. And here he comes. We get a good look at that Orca. And he comes around the mark for the last time before he's going to be heading downwind the last time. Uh-oh, I'm getting word that our helicopter is low on fuel. As Robert rounds that mark and heads to the second mark. Number 405 is in second place currently. Oh no, unfortunately we ran out of film and failed to get a picture of the final standing for this race. Well, Sail Wars is now on Facebook. Please find and friend us. This guy watched but did not subscribe. Avoid the curse by subscribing.